you know, I have to give it my all honesty. I'm not 100% sure how often these two in particular team together. I haven't seen Free Palestine in like a minute, so yeah, we'll see how it goes. I mean, I would say that Free Palestine Polish are probably favored, but not by like some insane huge margin. But yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I imagine Bobby is going to be quite a big target for Free Palestine Polish. That's typically how it goes with a lot of these teams. You know, you're not really trying to separate into like these two 1v1s. Peach is going to be like kind of trying to zone the other Peach out. Sometimes she can do it, but yeah, while they focus on usually just killing the Falco. So like there, I was a little surprised to see Free Palestine chase Sirmeris so much, but they do end up taking the stock and making it work anyways. So they've got a slight lead to lead off game one here. And yeah, as you all can see on the overlay, this is best of 3 for top 8, so I imagine it'll be best of 5 finals. And Bobby Sirmeris not too far behind, taking the first 2 stocks, only 27% on Sirmeris. So already evening up that differential real fast. And, you know, to my shock and awe, it looked like they were really trying to focus down Sirmeris there. Yeah, so I'm learning something new here, seeing Chic Peach focus on Peach against this Falco team. I mean, look, Bobby is known as a very defensive, counter-hit kind of Falco, so maybe that plays into part of it. I have no idea. Obviously, Chic doesn't really want to chase after Falco, but still, I would have considered Falco a lot more fragile in this team comp. Yeah. So, Polish, no real way to save Free Palestine there, but is able to keep themselves safe while Free Palestine dies and gets their invincibility. And we'll have to see if blue team can get a hot little 2v1 on Free Palestine here. Not really. I would say really all 4 of these characters are very good at, you know, dealing with the other characters' invincibility. They all have pretty decent escape options. Sheik has the ledge. Falco has, you know, full hop on top platform. Peach has float. So pretty safe overall. Bobby actually does not end up going down there, but even still, Bobby and Sirmeris are gonna need to find some way to make this all work. Being down 2 full stocks. Almost 2 full stocks. A little bit percent here. And yeah, see, there it is. All it takes is 1 wrong move from Bobby. And this is looking pretty much done. Yeah, I just don't see any way that Peach really makes this happen. Obviously, you got to play it out, but yeah. As Peach here, you're just kind of maybe talking to your partner or something like that. Doing some thinking. Free Palestine does stay alive. Manages to transform in time for the Peach down throw, but yeah, still not enough for Sirmeris to mount any sort of comeback. So, Chic Peach takes down game 1. Not 100% sure how the bans go for this kind of team comp. That's the funny thing about bans, unless it's one of the team comps that you see all of the time. Platform for Falco to really take advantage of, but a larger stage means Falco is generally going to be a little further away from the edge, and maybe they'll have an easier time separating into 2 1v1s. So that may be some of the thinking here. Obviously, Peach has a harder time, you know, using her moves to control space on a stage as big as Pokemon Stadium, so that also probably plays some part. Right now, though, blue team really just kind of try and find ways to preserve their stocks. Feels like taking stocks is kind of the last thing on their mind. I think that was actually a save from Polish, funny enough, but probably will not, yeah, last very long enough to have any sort of real impact. And now it is on Bobby and Sirmeris to take these stocks real fast. Managed to take Polishes, and there goes Free Palestine as well. So Bobby on his own for a little bit while Sirmeris recovers. One of the disadvantages about teaming with the Peach. Peach or like Samus or sometimes even Marth to some extent is that you are kind of forced to 2v1 for longer periods of time because their recoveries, you know, take so long. Really any character that can stall off stage like that. But yeah, generally I think it looks like green team is actually very comfortable separating into sort of these two 1v1s near the edge of the stage, and then having this freedom to disengage whenever they need to go help their partner. All right, Free Palestine calling out the tech, getting a kill on Bobby, and then Sirmeris also going down the Polish. This Peach Ditto matchup is something I feel like we're seeing a lot here, so yeah, we'll have to see how that progresses throughout the set. If it does have any chance to progress at all, obviously, green team with a pretty big lead. Certainly not insurmountable. They've already almost KO'd Free Palestine here. Bobby stacking on tons of extra damage with the lasers, but looks like he will go down here. And yeah, Sirmeris able to stall out long enough for Bobby to come as Invincible Falco. Does a lot of good, helps Peach stay alive really well. And Bobby was looking in a little bit of trouble, but manages to get back on stage. Really avoiding these big reversals. Super key for Falco to stay viable on really any team comp. And of course, Sirmeris helping out with that as well. Big counter hit from Free Palestine is gonna keep Polish safe for a little bit longer. And yeah, just not being able to take away any of these green team stocks has been brutal. Wow, and it's just over like that. There it is, Free Palestine Polish. Take it down 2-0 for the Midwest-ish. I don't know. I get lots of debates about Pittsburgh.